It's Neil here, the host of a Vietnam podcast, and thank you so much for listening to this show. As you probably know already, this is a show where I share stories of people connected to Vietnam from here in Vietnam and all over the world, and even more so as we're in season 10 now, I'm sharing more and more of my own story as I've now been here for over 8 years. Over the years of this podcast, since we started in 2019, we've dived deep into the heart and the soul of Vietnam's vibrant modern culture, and also what really makes it such a special and, shall we say, interesting place to be. It's been really exciting to see a vibrant in Vietnam recognised more and more on the world stage, none more so than people like Sarah Nguyen in New York with the Nguyen coffee supply, which has just gone from strength to strength since we interviewed her, and so many other Vietnamese people around the world being recognised for their achievements. As you probably know, Vietnam is so much more than the war, so much more going on, and part of this podcast is to share these stories, to show the real Vietnam. So I really hope that you've been loving these episodes, and if you want to dive deeper into our community of passionate listeners, then we have restarted our Patreon so that we can build a community of people, and we're calling that community the Bop Sao Dares. So if you want to become a Bop Sao Dare on Patreon, you can become part of something special. Not only will I be sharing exclusive behind the scenes content, giving you early access to episodes, we're going to look at having virtual and in-person hangouts, which we've done before, where we can chat about everything and anything you want, from the best spots to eat cum tam, is it true that the dirtier the restaurant, the better the food, where we can get cheap beer, good beer, craft beer, good cocktails, bad cocktails, and all the latest happenings in Saigon and across Vietnam. I want to give a massive thank you to Fiona and Adam Thompson, Tracy Wright, Dan Jones, Andrew Barry, and Brandon Thompson for being part of our community from the beginning. And these guys are now the coolest Bop Sao Dares that you can ever meet. So if you want to become as cool as them, you can choose a level that suits you. You can become a Cafe Suada, a Banh Mi, a Cum Tam, a Bun Tet Nung, or the ultimate level, you can become a Bop Sao Dare. So join these guys in our community, become a Bop Sao Dare today, join the fun with me, and let's explore Vietnam together like never before. So hit that link in the show notes and join my podcasting adventure of a Vietnam podcast today. Cheers! So I was thinking about this yesterday, right? This is one of the biggest cringe moments of my life. Generally, right, things work differently in Vietnam, but at the same time they don't. There's skyscrapers, there's malls, there's everything that you want.
There's a lack of nationalism in the attire, whereas Americans would be like, USA, red, white, blue. There's no Vietnam, red and yellow.
People are pushing to the front, like you get a better view of above. Human beings are so weird. So we're here at the waterfront. Saigon just changes so dramatically. So I know I'm beating a dead horse, like I say this all the time, but you cannot understand how different this city is. So look around all of this. So we are on the Saigon waterfront. And this is so cool. A handful of Westerners. This is Vietnamese people coming out to enjoy National Independence Day. We got 8:20, we got 40 minutes to wait until we're going to see all the fireworks. Just to keep harping on the same comment, like all of these buildings here, nothing was here 8 years ago. This street, it's so funny, like I don't even know if you can see, but like in this street here, there's like a barrier between the lanes, which just seems so normal now. But when we first got here, that street was chaos, do you remember? Yeah, so the street here, we would drive from District 4 to go back. And like the bikes could just go on any side of the street, so it's just chaos. Remember, it was just nuts. Like now this is so organized, So I remember up here, you used to be able to come off the bridge and take a left onto Han Ye. So I was thinking about this yesterday, right? This is one of the biggest cringe moments of my life. And I talked about something in the last video that was a cringe moment. I thought about this yesterday and I was like, Neil, you're a fucking idiot. So he got rid of like this dodgy turn that you could make from come off the bridge, cut off all the traffic, go up Ham Ye, and it was like the way to go, right? And then they cut it off, they put like a barrier. And so the cringe moment is I remember saying to somebody, I don't even want to say it out loud, it's so embarrassing. I said to somebody,
Maybe don't then.
I said to somebody, did they even do a feasibility study? The answer is probably yes. Like, I hate when people put down Vietnamese people or people in Vietnam.
You're one of those people.
And that was a moment I was one of those people. Because generally, right, things work differently in Vietnam, but at the same time they don't. There's skyscrapers, there's malls, there's everything that you want. People are making these decisions, the roads change, and nearly every time it's for the better. And so maybe 20 years ago it wasn't exactly like that. Maybe it was different. But that was just a cringe moment. Like, basically what I was saying is they are so clueless and so stupid that they just changed this road. And now, this is like 8 years later. 8 years later, I'm like, that was absolutely the right decision. Like, they did the right thing.
To get rid of the turn.
To get rid of the dodgiest turn where you cut off all the traffic. It created such like a bottleneck. But so things are getting better here. And then one-way walking street wasn't even a thing when we got here.
It was.
What's that?
It was.
Well, they were still putting it together when we first came here. Remember when we
On
came
holiday,
in 2015? Yeah, it was like still putting the bricks together. Apparently, it used to be a canal. It used to be a train station. Now, like, it's really flat walking street. I don't know. I just think this is so cool. Like, all these people out on a national holiday. These are the first people I've seen wearing this t-shirts behind you.
They look official, like event organizers.
Yeah, maybe they're working here.
They like have to wear the shirt. Yeah, there's a lack of nationalism in the attire, whereas Americans would be like, USA, red, white, blue. There's no Vietnam, red and yellow.
So we just had the drone show, which was pretty cool up here. What was the best part of the drone show for you?
The giant advertisement for a credit card, HP Bank versus Vietnam Airlines. No, Vietjet, sorry.
Vietjet. And what was the reaction from the crowd? For a credit card, man.
Hey!
How long we got to the fireworks?
4 minutes.
So there's so many people here.
Save the world.
There's so many people here. It's insane. It's absolutely packed. It's so cool. So many young people. That's what's nuts. It's just everyone is young. Makes us feel old. But all right.
I am young.
So what we've been discussing is, are people going to stand up when the fireworks start? Because the fireworks are going to be up there, obviously. I feel like it would be better if we all just...
They're going to be up there. They're going to be over there.
They're going to be above.
No,
So-
they're going to be over the river, which is that way. So they're going to be like diagonal that way.
Okay, but my point is, sitting down, if everyone is sitting down...
Everyone's standing up.
This was the point we were making, so... Look, so people saying sit down.
They're
She's
probably
already...
trying to see...
Look.
No, I think they're trying to see something. Maybe a yacht throwing out t-shirts or something.
This woman is hilarious. She just clapped at everyone and told them to sit down.
Wait, is that what she's clapping
Yeah,
at?
I think so. So this is exactly what we're talking about. If everyone just sits down, we can all see the fireworks because we're all on the same level. So
But
everyone's...
the moment everyone stands up, everyone has
stands
to
up.
stand
As soon
up.
as one person stands up, everyone has to stand up. You can see Landmark 81 in the background there. That's with the Vietnam flag on it. The bridge. Literally, like... Well, I'm just going to wait until...
We got 2 minutes.
We got 2 minutes to save the
Well,
world.
we got 2 minutes to save the world.
So funny.
No one knows my reference. It's a Justin Timberlake and Madonna song.
So we're going to have to stand up in a minute if we want to see these
That's
fireworks.
why I strategically placed myself
We're going to have to Jones
in
theory.
front of a pole.
All right.
Shall we?
So we've been waiting here for like over an hour to see 15 minutes of fireworks.
45 minutes.
45 minutes? All right, so I guess we're going to stand up.
Oh, my neck and my
So
back.
everyone stood up. We could have all just sat down, but we are all now 4 feet closer, 5 feet closer to the fireworks. Amazing. People are pushing to the front, like you get a better view of above. Human beings are so weird. I get it, but we're all just so weird. We have these things of like, right, let's...
Mob mentality.
Mob mentality, yeah. Like look, so many
Sheeple.
people. Not so many people. People are like moving to the front, as if that means you get a better view. All you need to do is look up. We're also going to be like 10 meters closer. Let's see how it goes.
Well,
This is cool,
you
though.
admittedly said that you're older than most of the people in the crowd, so maybe most of the people in the crowd don't have nearly as much firework viewing experience as you do.
Yeah, maybe. This is cool. All the roads closed off. Like, there's so many people here. Whoa! Oh, we got the big ones coming, the big finale. Big finale. Wow. All right, so we're about to go into Winway Walking Street. We did not realize it was this crazy. So we're just gonna debow it.
Is it worse than that?
So debow is when like the under 23. It means like the
Any
storm.
of the football teams, yeah.
No, I know, but the last time I remember a debow was like 6 years ago.
It's usually under 20.
And it was the under 23s got to the final. It was quite funny. They got beat.
I've been quite a few times.
Happened a couple of times, and it was all with the under 23s Vietnamese soccer team.
Yeah, because the national team never gets
We did really well. And then like the whole city gets out on their bikes and just bangs pots and pans, beeps or horns. It was one of the funnest things ever.
It's more nationalistic than this is.
Oh, it's just absolutely crazy.
Everyone's
And
in
it's
their
called
flags
Debow,
and their
the storm,
shirts.
right? Yeah. This is crazier than that.
Everyone's just
Yeah, it's surprising that nobody's wearing like a Vietnamese
flag attack.
flags or anything like that. I don't even know where we're going, do we? Just following the crowd.
Just walking up the walk.
Yeah.
We're at Seven Bridges Brewing Company, not in Da Nang, but Ho Chi Minh City. Fireworks were awesome. We walked down Walking Street. Public toilet etiquette has changed a lot in the last 8 years. Like lines are forming, women are waiting their turns, there's no elbows. I think anyone who's ever been here in the last 5, 10, 3, 2, 1 year recognizes that like line etiquette, queue etiquette, not always the same, especially in public toilets. People just go in and like, if a door opens, they just charge ahead, especially like little old ladies. They like feel entitled to be like the first one to go in, or people with children, which I understand both groups should be prioritized. However, with a mass event, the most orderly way is a line needs to form. That didn't used to happen on the regular here. But I just went to a public toilet and it was an amazing experience. I mean, it wasn't, but the aircon was blasting. That was good. And everyone seemed to just follow a bit of a line despite like the cluster chaos when you first went into the bathroom. So usually I come out really stressed from a public toilet because I have to yell at someone, or I have to open the door, or I have to cut someone off, or I have to elbow to get my way in because I was here first. I didn't have to do that, and it was incredible.
Vietnam is changing. So we've come to Seven Bridges on Hai Ba Trung, which if you've watched our previous video, pub crawl video, it was a pretty sad video. It was me, you and Seamus left out of about 10 people. We managed to get a drink here. But I'm on the Hai Van Haze. It's one of my favorite beers. It's a cool spot right on Hai Ba Trung, and one of my favorite bars. We've come for a late night pizza. Adrie said earlier, let's go for a late night food at Japantown. By late night, she meant like 10 p.m., which is late for us, but for most people, that's pretty early in the day. So this has been Vietnam National Independence Day. We're still a little bit unclear on exactly what that means. Adrie rolled her eyes at me. We figured that out. We think it's when the French got defeated. Yeah, it's Vietnam Independence Day, 2nd of September. It's awesome being here. It's such a cool place. Love it in Saigon. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, subscribe, follow, turn on notifications, do all that stuff. And the best thing that you can do is share this episode with someone else who loves Vietnam as well. Cheers.
Hột gà nướng, hột vịt lộn, hột vịt sữa, trứng cút lộn, mắm xào đây.
Hey, this is Neil Mackay, your host of a Vietnam podcast. Now, before we get started on this episode, I wanted to share with you about one of my favorite affiliate partners, and that is Fiverr. I've been using Fiverr for years for everything from ordering YouTube thumbnails to keyword research, writing podcast articles, even to Canva designs and thumbnails and more. So whether you're a budding entrepreneur, a podcaster, or anyone in between, Fiverr has got you covered. It really is the go-to platform if you want to find freelancers offering a massive range of services to help you on any project. Maybe you need a stunning new logo or just a short animation, whatever you need, you can find it on Fiverr. What I love the most is how easy Fiverr makes it to connect with talented freelancers from around the world, all at prices that will fit whatever your budget is. Plus, with Fiverr's secure payment system, you can trust that your transactions are safe and secure. No dodgy people you meet on Facebook groups that disappear with your money and never give you what you want. What, that's only happened to me? As an affiliate partner, I will get a small commission if you use the link and at no extra cost to you. As an affiliate partner, I will get a small commission if you click my link and you buy something, all at no extra cost to you. And best of all, you will be directly supporting the making of this podcast that you're listening to for free, but it is not free to make. So why wait? Head over to somewhere that you've probably never been before. It's called the show notes. So whatever app you're listening in, if it's Spotify or Apple Podcasts or anything at all, head to the show notes, click on my special link, and then you can browse thousands of gigs ready to help you with your next project. And now, let's dive into today's episode. Let's go.